The electric hatchback's newly revealed cabin restores physical controls and nods to vintage Golfs, signaling a design shift in VW's EV lineup under Andreas Mindt. VW's ID. Polo brings back physical buttons and classic controls. Steering wheel returns to grouped hard keys for major functions. Retro-inspired display toggles mimic 1980s Golf-style graphics. VW is finally letting us peek inside the new ID. Polo, revealing its production interior ahead of the electric subcompact's official debut later this year. The biggest headline? The long-awaited return of actual buttons and switches. As the first vehicle designed entirely under new VW design chief Andreas Mindt, the ID. Polo marks a shift in direction by blending tactile controls with modern tech in a more user-friendly package. The company has already confirmed that this approach will carry through to other new and updated VW models in the near future. Gone are the touch sliders and haptic panels that frustrated many owners of the ID.3 and other recent VW models. In their place are proper physical controls, including a knurled volume dial and a traditional 4-switch window layout. The newly designed, squarish steering wheel brings back grouped hard keys for cruise control and infotainment functions, favoring usability over the touch-based gimmickry that has increasingly spread through the industry, especially in the wake of Tesla's influence. Mounted directly to the dash, a 10.25-inch digital driver display signals a return to convention, replacing the ID.3's awkward steering column-mounted screen. VW says the updated software adds functionality, along with a few nostalgic flourishes. Press a button, and the display shifts to retro-themed graphics that echo the dials and cassette visuals from classic 1980s-era Golfs. Front and center sits a large 13-inch infotainment touchscreen, and thankfully, it too benefits from the control rethink. Gone are the polarizing touch sliders for volume and temperature. Instead, beneath the screen sits a neat row of physical buttons for HVAC controls and hazard lights. A rotary dial handles volume adjustments and doubles as a track or station selector. The cabin itself takes on a more inviting feel, with soft recycled fabric replacing the usual expanse of hard, cold plastics across the dashboard, doors, and even the center console. VW has kept its familiar quirk on the pedals, which still feature the play and pause symbols. Chief designer Andreas Mindt described the car as an affordable friend for everyday life. He added that clear physical buttons provide stability and trust, warm materials make it appealing, and charming details such as the new retro views of the instruments show the typical Volkswagen wink. Measuring 159.6 inches, 4,053 millimeters, in length, 71.5 inches, 1,816 millimeters, in width, and 60.2 inches, 1,530 millimeters, in height, with a wheelbase of 102.4 inches, 2,600 millimeters. The new electric Polo shares a similar footprint with its ICE counterpart. The ID. Polo will launch with a choice of 2 battery types and 3 front-mounted motors, delivering outputs of 114 horsepower, 85 kilowatts/116 horsepower, 133 horsepower, 99 kilowatts/135 horsepower, and 208 horsepower, 155 kilowatts/211 horsepower. A more powerful 223 horsepower GTI version is set to follow the next year. Battery options include a 37 kilowatt-hours LFP pack and a more advanced 52 kilowatt-hour NMC unit with cell-to-pack construction, the latter offering up to 280 miles, 450 kilometers, of range. Depending on the specification, charging speeds will range from 90 to 130 kilowatts, with VW's updated MEB Plus platform serving as the base across the lineup. While Volkswagen has announced a base price of €25,000, approximately $29,400 at current exchange rates, in Germany, the company recently confirmed that only higher-spec versions will be available at launch across Europe, with initial pricing likely to start closer to €30,000, $35,300, depending on configuration. There are currently no plans to offer the new subcompact in North America.